What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon X and Y. Last episode we made it here to Laverre town or Laverre town or however you say this town, but here is the Pokemon gym and that is what we're going to be doing today. Now, one special thing to note before this is that this is the first fairy type gym ever, mainly because this is the first time that there's ever been a fairy type, so this is going to be quite interesting to figure out exactly how to trump the wonderful new fairy types, so let's head on in. And there we get a glimpse of the gym leader, actually. I don't even know what this gym is all about, so let's talk to our good old buddy man here. I don't think he even has a name. He previously used to be known as Clyde back in Unova, but I don't know, I guess we'll name him Bob in this one. Bob's not really fitting. We'll think of some name. Hello there, Mr. Pouty. What's new choop papa? What did he even say? This here Laverre City Pokemon gym has some truly confounding conundrums. The first shocker is this here is a fairy type gym. Bet you've never seen one of these before. The second shocker is how to get around. Hop on one of these warp panels and off you go, but where you'll land, nobody knows. Just pulling your leg, champ. The warp panels all have fixed destinations, of course, so go on, step on a flashing yellow panel. What is up with me today, man? Can't talk for this guy. He kind of looks like a Jeffrey to me, so we'll call him Jeffrey. Jeffrey, the guy in front of the gyms. Maybe he has an official name, but you know what? He's Jeffrey to me. Whoa! Whoa, that was like a giant dollhouse kind of thing. That's really cool. Actually, I don't know. I didn't think that's the way that this gym was. I thought you would just teleport around in random rooms, but this is actually so much cooler how you actually get to see that little animation of where you're going, so it's a little bit easier to remember, actually, which rooms you've been in and which you haven't. So, looks like the gym leader of this gym is actually named Valerie, as we have Fury-sode girl, Callie. What the heck is a Fury-sode? Fury-sode? Furry-sode? I don't know. What? I've never heard that word. Anyway, we're going to be using Skrelp in this gym, or Coral, because fairy types are actually defeated by poison type and steel type moves, or Pokemon, I guess. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I guess this is not that great because the Den is a half electric type. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but there you go. You see that poison moves are actually super effective on fairy Pokemon. Now, the unfortunate thing for this gym is that my Pokemon don't, or well, Skrelp at least isn't fully evolved yet, and she actually evolved super late, I think at level 48 or 49, so why did I switch into Talonflame? I really have no idea, but she actually goes for Volt Switch, which means she's going to be sending out her next Pokemon, which is Azumarill. I really don't know why I went for Talonflame. I'm just going to go ahead and use Fly, I guess. At least we're faster, so yeah, I really don't know. I don't think that Fire-type moves, I think they're actually not very effective on fairies, so that's a kind of a bummer as well, considering we can't really use our fire-type Pokemon. We've got a lot of fire types. We've got Blaziken, we've got, of course, Brave the Talonflame here, who's actually been taken down, so never mind. I guess we don't have Brave the Talonflame anymore. Man, what are we gonna do for this gym? Is this gym actually gonna be, like, our finally challenging gym? Because I've gotten rid of all my Mega Evolutions just because, well, I haven't gotten rid of them, but they're in the PC because they just make the game really easy. I do like them a lot, but I'm not gonna use them for every single gym because, I don't know, they're pretty easy to use. They just like kind of tear through teams and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna save my Mega Evolutions for, I guess, other battles, as we actually have Den coming back. So I'm gonna stay in on auto and actually go for Mudshot. Now I've realized, I don't know, I guess Coral is just not evolved yet, so she doesn't have the greatest defenses, which means she takes a bunch of damage from electric type moves, and I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of Dedens here in this gym, considering it's the first fairy gym, and I'm guessing they're going to prioritize new fairy Pokemon over retyped ones. Well, actually, I have no idea, so as you saw there, she had one of each, the new one Deden, and then Azumarill, who's been retyped to Water Fairy, and I mean to heal up here, but I guess I'm out of it right now. Where are our potions? There we go. So I'm gonna heal up Coral, and actually I don't know if I should heal up Brave. I'll just heal him up after or when we get closer to the gym battle. So let's take this warp panel heal. We're here, and see where it takes us over to another room. So let's go ahead and try to fight all the trainers. I'm guessing there's gonna be a bunch of fairy tale girls and other stuff. I don't know what a Fury-sode girl is, but this is actually another Fury-sode girl, so I guess they all look different. Is this some kind of like Japanese thing where, oh wow, here we actually see Aromatisse for the first time. We haven't seen this Pokemon before. I don't think it should have any moves that are super on us, so we're gonna go for Toxic Venoshock combo. This is actually something I thought of I actually taught Venoshock to Skrelp via TM. I don't remember where exactly we got the TM, but we got it at some point, so yeah, if anyone remembers, be sure to let people know, because it is actually going to be pretty helpful, a pretty helpful TM against this gym, especially because Skrelp has Toxic as well, as Venoshock does more damage if the Pokemon is poisoned. So let's go ahead and use Venoshock now, and it's probably going to be a one-hit kill here. Wow, not even a one-hit kill. What is going on here, man? This is really unfortunate. Are you kidding me? And it gets a critical hit, like, why are we not doing that much damage to them? I mean, Poison is supposed to trump Fairies, but I don't know, we don't seem to be doing a lot of damage. Maybe it's just that Skrelp isn't very powerful? I mean, I know that it has a special attack boosting nature, so it should be doing pretty good, but Venoshock, even with the Toxic boost, didn't really do a lot of damage. It used to have Poison Tail, which I think has, yeah, it does have a little less power, but it has a chance of poisoning the Pokemon, so I thought Venoshock would be better because it's a special move, and, you know, it can do double damage if it's poisoned, so I don't know, I kind of thought Toxic Venoshock would be a good combo, but it's not really working out for us, is it? I don't really know why, so we got another trainer over here. Don't we just look like a bunch of dolls in a dollhouse? Oh, haha, I thought that's what you were going for, so why are you mentioning it to me? I don't know, but Terry is Blossom, she's part of the Powerpuff Girls, and what is that? What is that? It's a key. It's a key Pokemon. All right, so here is Klefki. I've been waiting to actually show this guy off. He's a giant troll because look at that. Poison type moves don't affect him. He is a Steel and Fairy type, so since Steel is immune to poison, it means that the only way, well, actually this guy's got no weakness, does he? I mean, unless he's got Levitate. I don't think he has Levitate actually, so you can actually use ground type moves on him, and you can't really use fire, I think, because I think Fairy resists fire? Oh no, Fairy is not good against fire, I think. Fire Pokemon do fine against Fairies, I think, so we'll have to test that out later on with Talonflame. I kind of thought that fire wouldn't be good against Fairy, but I think it's Fairy that's not that good against fire, so we'll have to wait and find out. As for now, though, we can't use any of our poison moves because this thing is half Steel type, which means it makes it immune to that. And it's also not very good to use Steel Pokemon against it because, you know, Steel resists Steel, so it'll be neutral effective. So, pretty much, Klefki counters both of the types that normally trump Fairies. So, anyway, Coral here is actually learning Sludge Bomb, which is pretty great for us. It'll be better than Venoshock, hopefully, because that wasn't doing enough damage, honestly. And there goes, oh, wait, never mind, she's got a second Pokemon. She's got a Curlia up next, so let's test out our newly found Sludge Bomb powers, as it does have a lot more power than Venoshock, so, whoa, never mind, because he's got Psychic! Ah, goodbye, Coral. I'm so sorry, my friend. Coral hasn't been doing very well lately. I'm guessing, I mean, his description is that he's storing power up until he's able to evolve, so, I don't know, he just hasn't been doing too great lately. He's been, dying very easily, so not very good defenses, but I'm guessing when he evolves, he becomes a lot stronger, so we'll just have to keep believing in Coral. I believe in Coral, man. If you guys believe in Coral, let it know. Let me hear your chants. Or not. Don't chant, actually. That's kind of weird, but you know what? Coral, go! Actually, no, because Coral's dead, so we're gonna go for Auto next, because she is actually sending out a Granbull, which I believe is now a pure Fairy type. We're about to test this out, though. Let's go for Power Punch. And actually, yeah, okay, well, yeah, it is pure Fairy type, actually, because if it would have been normal Fairy, it would have meant that I think it would have been neutral effective, but it was not very effective, or was it? Now I'm going to try again, because I didn't pay attention, so we'll see. Yeah, definitely not very effective. So, I believe Granbull is a pure Fairy type, but we are boosting our attack power, so it doesn't even matter. Let's just kill it with not very effective moves, because that's just the way Auto rolls, man. You mess with Auto, and you get the Power Punch in the face. I'm sorry, Granbull, that's just the way it has to go. I guess it makes sense for Snubbull to be a Bull Fairy, or Pure Fairy, because it's known as the Fairy Pokemon, that's its description. But it's a puppy, I don't know, I find it kind of weird that it is a Fairy type, because it just looks like a dog to me. But I guess it is sort of a Fairy puppy thing, so here we have another Footy-Sewed girl, or I already forgot. Did you know that a certain type of move has no effect on our beloved Fairy Pokemon? I do know that, it's Dragon! Fairies are actually immune to dragons, which I believe honestly makes dragons a little... I don't know, I think Fairies are actually going to be the bane of Dragon Pokemon. I think they're actually going to start going down in usage and, well, overall, it's not really, I don't think it's going to be going down in usage per se, but it's definitely going to bring them down a little bit. So let's test out how Ghost Pokemon do against Fairies. it is just normal effective, so cool. I actually also want to test out psychic types because I've been kind of debating. I feel like it wasn't very effective, but okay, it looks like it's just neutral effective. Cool. So I don't know why I kind of kept thinking that Psychic wasn't very effective against fairies. Maybe it's the other way around. I think fairy Pokemon aren't very good against other fairies, obviously, and then fire types, but I don't know the others, so yeah, let's go ahead and step onto this teleporty pad and see where it takes us, and it looks like it is to the gym leader, so let's head back to the beginning of the gym and see if we can actually fight all the trainers. Oh, this pad doesn't work apparently. Cool. I don't want to fight you yet. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you. Your wings look very, very lovely, but I want to fight all your wonderful trainers and then actually get a chance to heal up. Actually, we've got enough Sludge Bomb, so I think we don't need to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center necessarily, but I do want to face all the trainers, so let's take this pad here. I believe we haven't been through this one, so whoop, and it takes us back over here. So I guess we had been through that pad, or well, I don't really know now, actually. I'm kind of confusing myself, as we actually are in a bathroom now. Yeah! There's no trainers in here. It's literally just a bathroom. It's a sink and mirror set that has been polished to perfection, and a bathtub with ornate legs, and a mirror that we can look in, maybe? No, it's too tall to actually look in it. That's okay. So, I guess there's no trainers in the bathroom. I don't really get why, but have we battled every single trainer? I guess we might have. Wow, I didn't realize that we've actually battled every trainer already, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there's not a lot of trainers in this gym. Huh, what's up with that? So I guess we're gonna head back and battle the gym leader, I guess, because, yep, there's no more trainers left. Wow. Can we sit in this chair? I kind of want to sit here and just kind of like stare at myself in the many merry mirrors that they've set up. They have like 5 mirrors there, man. I don't know. I can't count, I guess. But how do we find our way back to the gym leader? I have confused myself and now I can't find her, but I'm pretty sure it's actually this pad back here. So, yeah, I guess we battled all of the gym trainers. I thought there would have been like 1 or 2 more, so we're gonna go ahead and heal up our Pokemon now and take on the gym leader Valerie. Haven't ever heard of her. Well, obviously she's a new gym leader, so we haven't heard of her. I actually don't want to waste these hyper potions because my Pokemon aren't that low HP to actually use a hyper potion on them. Well, these 2 guys are, but I think I might have like a Soda Pop. There we go. That could be more helpful. Go, Soda Pop. Heal up my auto. And now we use the hyper potions on Coral and Talonflame. So I actually don't know if I want to have Coral up first, just because I feel like she's going to be a little bit of a trump card. So we'll save her for later on. I mean, she's not really a trump card. She's a fairy type, or poison type. So yeah, that's kind of what beats fairies. But you know what? It'll be our little secret. Valerie won't see it coming. So let's go ahead and challenge her. Oh, look, she does a little curtsy. It's so cute. If it isn't a young trainer, so you've been flown all the way through my gym, fluttering down to me like a fortunate wind, then I suppose you have earned yourself the right to a battle as a reward for your efforts. I am Valerie, who leads the fairy-type gym. I hope your visit will prove entertaining to you. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a blossom, but they are very strong. Alright, so looks like it is Orange versus Valerie. I guess those aren't wings, they're little, well, just her dress, I guess. And she's actually going to be starting off with Mawile, the newly retyped Steel and Fairy type, actually. So we get to see for the first time that Mawile is actually retyped. We haven't seen a Mawile yet. I don't know where you actually catch one, because I kind of want to catch one, because if you guys don't know, Mawile actually gets a Mega Evolution in this generation, and it actually goes for, what did he even go for there? Defense rose sharply. I'm guessing that was like Iron Defense or something. It kind of just looked like a giant rock to me, but as our attack boost, he did actually use Iron Defense, so our Power-Up Punch isn't going to be doing as much. I guess I should try going for a different move, but hey, looks like he actually doesn't have anything very good against our auto here, so she's going to go for that Hyper Potion. I'm going to keep going for my Power-Up Punches and boost our attack through the roof, and then we can just go for a Seed Bomb and probably take it out in a hit. Actually, I think we might be able to go for the Seed Bomb now, so let's go for it and see if it actually takes it out. I'm kind of disappointed that none of the gym leaders actually use, like, Mega Pokemon. I don't know, I think that would be kind of evening out the battles, but so far, the gym leaders haven't been very tough. I don't know. I know a lot of people kind of agreed with me on that, but, like, it's not that they've been disappointing necessarily, but they just haven't been as tough as I guess I'd expect a gym leader to be. They haven't really felt like gym leaders, just kind of like normal trainers that are sort of special because they have a special sprite or something. So Mr. Mime is up next. He has actually been retyped as well, which you can guess because this is a fairy type gym and Mr. Mime's coming out, so you normally be like, what? Mr. Mime? That's not a fairy. But yes, it is. Mr. Mime and Mime Jr. are actually now fairy and psychic types, so we're gonna send out Laverre here and go for some shadow balls. Basically, just like the last gym, we're kind of more taking into account their secondary typing than their actual fairy typing. So let's go for some more shadow balls, and I think 2 should actually be enough, as we actually also lowered his special defense. So I'm sorry, Mr. Mime, you might mime yourself away from danger usually, but not against Laverre the Meowstic. Man, Meowstic is such a cool Pokemon. I'm so glad I had it on my team. So, last Pokemon for Valerie here is going to be Sylveon, which we just got last episode, so that is kind of appropriate, or rather, in my sort of special one-off video, which if you haven't checked out, I made a little video on how to actually get Sylveon, so if you want to check that out, that should be on my channel. Anyway, it is going to go for Swift here, not going for... Whoa, that did a lot of damage, man. I'm hoping that our Sludge Bomb does more, though, and no, it doesn't even. But we do poison it, so that's pretty good, actually. I honestly have no idea why our poison-type moves aren't doing very much. I mean, I thought they were supposed to be the killers of fairies, but I guess fairies have high special defense, like in general fairies do, so maybe that's why. Maybe steel types will do much, much better against them, so let's just keep letting it whittle away from poison. I'm actually just going to go ahead and heal up Coral because I really wanted to win this battle, and I mean, hey, the gym leader gets to use Hyper Potions, so why don't I get to do the same, man? And there we go, I'm going to use the Hyper Potion, and I'm hoping that the poison doesn't tick it down to low enough so that she actually uses her own potion, as she decides to go for a quick attack, not doing too much damage there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just because fairies actually have a very high, well, actually he had a light screen up as well, so maybe that's why, I don't know. I think light screen is actually for physical moves, and I think Sludge Bomb is a special move, so there we go, one more Sludge Bomb, and it actually finishes it off. Doesn't go for the Hyper Potion, so there we go. Coral has defeated 1 Pokemon now, which is great. She did her job, man. Except we're gonna keep her on our team anyway, so there we go. That was Valerie, the gym leader, a fairy type. I hope the sun is shining tomorrow. That would be reason enough to smile. Aw, she's so cute. Her eyes are evil and dark. Yes, that was a fine battle. I shall reward you for this great victory. This is the fairy badge. It is yours now. Its beauty is captivating, is it not? Ah, do forgive me. I was so captivated, I forgot for a moment that it is yours. And there we go. We get finally to know what the watermelon-shaped badge is. It's actually a little fairy. I guess fairies are represented sort of by butterflies or something. So now level Pokemon up to level 80 will obey us, even those that are traded. And she's also going to give us a fairy TM, which is going to be Dazzling Gleam, TM99. I thought we got TM99 earlier already. Huh. That's weird. Oh, what a curious feeling. I can't seem to recall any longer which move is contained in that TM. I hope you will forgive me. My designs are said to be rather mystifying, don't you agree with that? I've always wanted to be a Pokemon, you see. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and step out of this gym now. Yeah, Valerie, you're just, oh no, we went through the wrong pad. We're gonna have to go see her face again, even though we just left her. I'm sorry, Valerie, I took the wrong pad. Don't take this personally, but you're kind of weird because you want to be a Pokemon and you're a human. And I personally have never wanted to be an animal myself, but I guess if I ever was an animal, I kind of want to be probably a elephant or something. That's not weird. Alright, so we took down the fairy type gym, and looks like we have some friends again. Hey, that's the fairy badge. It's so cute and sparkly. Know what? We're gonna go to tour the Pokeball factory. Come with us. I'm interested in Pokeballs because they're used to catch Pokemon. To put it another way, I'm utterly fascinated by them. Alright, Trevor, you have your little nerdgasm on Pokeballs and whatever other stuff you like. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, actually. We took out the fairy type gyms, so I guess next time we're going to be heading into the Pokeball factory and see what is going on over there. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.